Came up with a certain number of ideas and projects that we thought would benefit the youth of Nigeria. And then we're testing the waters to see if that is really the case. And now we have created a youth advisory council also to give us much more feedback on the projects that we do, on the policies that we implement.
Every year in sub-Saharan Africa, there are 20 million young people entering the labor market, more than that there are jobs for. Let that sink in. So the problem of youth unemployment is only increasing.
We came up with about 6 persons who were able to make it through the interview process, which was very objective, and I'll be calling on these 6 persons with the different thematic areas they represent.
That all rely on all 6 of you to represent the voice of youth on their behalf. So thank you very much for being a part of our efforts, and best of luck on your endeavors as a youth advisory committee.
Theme for today's meeting. So for CFYE, we have pathways to job creation. We are either our partners are either creating jobs, creating new jobs, or they are improving existing jobs, or they are matching talents to opportunities.
Those are the most experienced people or mid-management people that you have that are powering industries and our sectors. And when they leave, what you're seeing is that companies are being forced to promote people that are not ready. And not only is that affecting the productivity of these organizations, it also affects our ability to then raise young people in the workforce because there's nobody to train them.
We have the qualified candidate recommendation. This platform, we have the digital platform, so like a freelancing platform, where an employer posts job listing, the AI now brings out top 10 candidates that are recommended for that particular job. So the employer has access to candidates as freelancing.
I got about 2 instances. One person was able to give me the original content, another person was able to copy and paste of ChatGPT. But because I've gone through and know the difference. So if you go into job interviews, and we are given the same copy and paste version of ChatGPT, won't be any difference from other candidates. But what will make us different is our originality, our context, our uniqueness.
There is now a need for the demand side as the company to get creative around how they attract candidates. Right. Of course, there's a thank God for the development space. There's a lot of work ongoing to develop young people. Train them, soft skills and all those things. Great.
Networking will continue to stay relevant. I think when I look at the model we use at LSCT, that informal conversation will continue to happen, both for formal and informal conversations here. And I mean, when you look at the structure around people institute and how they went, these career fairs are huge.
Technology also gives us the opportunity to be able to say, okay, first of all, when we map the skills, these are skills that's required, this is the kind of behavioral attitude that's required. How can we then use intelligence, like she had mentioned, to be able to then identify ways where the interview process, and when I say interview, you can be the way you apply for the process, is also able to say, okay, this person, I'm actually exhibits this kind of skills, and you'll be needed for that. So I think that sometimes that's the gap in saying what's the skills mapping of these different roles, how do we have technology tools and platforms identifying those roles, and then is able to pick it in individuals, and then we then find people who are more suitable for the jobs that are available and are needed or
How do we operate? We have a mandate to create 200,000 jobs by 2026. We are currently across 11 countries, mostly in Africa, and Jordan. So we are in Jordan, we are in Sudan, Ethiopia, Ivory Coast, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, we are in Uganda, Kenya, and Senegal. And we run the Challenge Fund through by opening a call where we invite private sectors to come forward with innovative areas that will create jobs for young people.
I'm going to be quickly discussing the eligibility criteria from two perspectives. The first is who is our applicant, who are we looking for, and what solution are we really looking for. As an applicant, we want a for-profit entity to be the lead for this opportunity. So private sector led, and that's because we want the solutions to be sustainable. And so applicants must be private sector led. We do encourage consortiums. Your consortium can be made up of government, NGOs, and all of that, but it must still be led by a private sector organization. And so the lead applicant must be a private organization.
The objectives of this guidance document basically is to create a network for young employees to learn, be empowered and thrive for effective service delivery, which will in turn help to accelerate their career development and also help improve organizational growth and development. So it's a two-way thing. It's not just for employees to grow and thrive, it's also for the employers to see results and to also grow from having this young people being retained.
We try to see how we could actually facilitate digitally enabled jobs templates for people who work even in the non-formal sectors as well. Because there's this tendency that once we talk about digital jobs, people try to see the sectors that are mostly urban. But here we also focus on how some of the informal sectors can also be digitalized and also facilitate easy and also better jobs for young people as well.